My name is Stefano, also known as Ronch, and I'm an Italian painter based in East London. My style of work, I think most of the people will call it like surrealism, but I agree, but I prefer to call it like magic realism. Sounds better. It's actually the same things, but sounds better to me. Magic realism. It's like going somewhere else, you know? Keep that realism feeling, that, you know, familiar feeling of figure and shapes, but just go somewhere else. You know, like when you play a video game or you know, you just go somewhere else in another world where, you know, fish can fly or things can have like several dimensions. I don't know. I like that about magic realism, but there is no magic without realism. Like I completely trust my unconscious, my subconscious. And more than instinct, I mean, for me it's just, you know, go weird. I mean, it's like the painting doesn't need to make like a sense straight away. Maybe a painting will make sense like later, or even for me. You know, I like there is this super famous sentence from Lautréamont who say, I don't know exactly how to translate in English, but I think it will sound something like, you know, beautiful like the meeting between an umbrella and a sewing machine on top of a medical table. You know, there are three things that make no sense nearby, but altogether that's amazing, and everyone can actually make whatever from that. You know, like a song in a foreign language. You know, you don't have idea what they're talking about, but yeah, that's cool. You can make your own film, your own movie. My painting, maybe they look all similar, even from, you know, since 10 years, but to me they are completely different, because my paint style is just a research. It's like a, you know, PhD with no hand. You know, I'm just discovering and try to, you know, once I did something good, I not stopping there and think, okay, that's good, I'm gonna do that over and over and sell it. No, I did it. Okay, let's move. You know, I moved from medium. You know, I used to do drawing with pen, and then I moved to pencil, and then I moved to acrylic, and now I'm to oil. You know, just go. Most of my paintings are just like an adventure for me, because I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I just start from like a random shape, and then I go inside and try to make sense of that abstract shape. And you know, depends on what I saw during the week. Maybe from the window I saw a fight from between foxes. And maybe when I'm painting, I will see the two foxes fighting, you know, or I will see a seagull stealing an hamburger from a kid's downstairs. That is what I'm gonna see. So it's growing up like I'm growing up with my experience. So I think that is important, to never stop. And also what I think is I don't like what I did. You know, I don't like to look back, and the painting I did 5 years ago, to me it looks like garbage. And I think that is very good, because if I look back and I think that's good, well, that means I'm stopped, you know, and my research is just stop, and that's it. So that is pretty scary. The more fun for me is when I paint without reference, and when I go completely random. Well, in that case, well, the painting will tell a story, but the fun part is I have no idea. I'm not like the filmmaker who knows like how it started and how it ends. I just know how it starts. And then I just go and discover things. Like the best metaphor for me is like you are like an explorer with a torch, and you go inside a cave where you've never been inside. So and you go with the torch and you see like, you know, a mammoth, you see a horse head, you see like whatever, a snake. And this will develop the story. So I have no idea once again of what I'm saying, but I know there is a story in there. I mean, it's not like I love, it's like I'm addicted to this. I cannot picture my life without. I mean, I wake up and I paint. And also the fact that my studio is always on my house. You know, I have friends, they have the studio outside. For me, you know, I love to be inside my work. And before I go to bed, I came here, I check, and I think, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna do that. And then when I wake up, before to go and take a coffee, I came here and check, to do. I always have like a painting or a drawing to finish. And now I'm 38 and I need to finish this, I need to finish that. So, you know, I always have things to do, and that's super cool. My hope when the people see my work is especially that they like it aesthetically. I mean, it's important for me to do things that are nice. And then the fact that maybe they can be sucked in, you know. Since I use, like, most of the time I use like a visor or I use a lens to go very in detail and to hide things in very small space. So I like people to travel inside, you know, find the painting and think, oh, that's a nice painting. Then go close and start to think, ah, that's a weird painting, oh my god, that's fucking crazy. And then go back, but actually it's nice. So that will be like the circle of things.